Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you very much for joining us today. We continue with the overview of the fourth canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, 24th chapter. Very, very interesting chapter today. They're all interesting, but this one is amazing because it's got the Rudra Gita in it. And I want to seek the blessings of the devotees assembled, as well as your good wishes, so that we can gain some transcendental knowledge through reading this chapter or doing an overview of this chapter. I wanted to seek the blessings of Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, so that we can please the divine couple, Radha Krishna. So this is a really nice verse. We can recite this before we start. It's the 18th verse of this chapter. Atma marmo api tasya
Satyayukto vicharati Puraya Bhagavan Bhava.
Lord Shiva, the most powerful demigod, second only to Lord Vishnu in self-sufficient, although he has nothing to aspire for in the material world, for the benefit of those in the material world, he is always busily engaged everywhere and is accompanied by his dangerous energies like the goddess Kali and the goddess Durga.
Jay, thank you so much. So you can see this is a pretty powerful verse. It talks about the position of Lord Shiva compared to Vishnu. He is the most powerful of the devatas. He's actually beyond the devatas. He's higher than the devatas, but he's second only to Shri Vishnu. So let's talk about how we get to that point. This chapter is entitled Chanting the Song Sung by Lord Shiva. So if devotees remember, we were at Vijitswa's rule. He was the eldest son of Prutu. Prutu had gone to the forest and achieved self-realization. So he renounced everything. He installed his oldest son as the king. And he was a very amazing ruler as well. He designated different parts of the world for his brothers. So he wasn't selfish either. He had, I think, 5 other brothers, and they all together ruled. He's known as Antardhan, an honorable title given by Indra when Indra was caught by Vijitswa. Indra actually became pleased with his valor. And because Indra was disappearing, kept becoming invisible, he gave that title, Antardhan, to Vijitswa, which means one who can become invisible. He also gave him that boon. Anytime you want to become invisible, no problem. Wouldn't that be a nice boon to have? Eh? No, only joking. He had 3 sons who had previously been fire gods. So they were partial incarnations of Agni Dev, but that lost that position. And another son by a second wife. He did not like taxing. So he was a great king, but he didn't want to tax the citizens, nor punish them if they did anything wrong. So he decided to retire in order to perform yajna as devotional service to the Supreme Lord. This was at the time of Treta Yuga, when performing yajna was the way to achieve the Supreme Lord. So, who are these Prachetas? Antardhan's grandson, Barhisat, is also known as Prachina Barhi. Prachina Barhi. And that's the name that's used from now on pretty much. Now, Prachina Barhi, he was expert at fruitive sacrifices and performed them all over the world. And what does those mean? Fruitive Sacrifices means that he's going to get some benefit out of doing it. It's a business transaction. I do a sacrifice, I get benefit. And generally they sacrifice animals. He married Satadruti, the daughter of the ocean, whose beauty attracted the minds of the demons and the demigods alike. Prachina Bari and Sataduti had 10 sons. These 10 sons were known as Prachetas. They wanted to practice austerity in preparation for having children. So the father ordered them, you need to have children. But before they did that, they decided to perform austerity. And they met whilst they were going somewhere to perform these austerities. They met Lord Shiva, who instructed them in the matter of the absolute truth. Now, when this was told by Maitreya to Vidur, Vidur was again a little bit surprised. How did this happen? He inquired, how did this meeting take place? And what happened? So then Maitreya explains, the Prachetas, they went to a beautiful lake filled with lotus flowers, decorated with various water birds like the swans and the cranes. Drums and kettle drums, along with music, heralded the arrival of Lord Shiva, who looked very mercifully upon his devotees, who looks mercifully with upon his devotees with 3 eyes. So this is a little idea. Lord Shiva coming, and there's musical instruments accompanying him. And these are the 10 sons, the Prachetas. And there's another angle of that same picture. Lord Shiva said he was pleased with the Prachetas because they were gentle, pious, and surrendered devotees of the Supreme Lord. That's why he came. That's why he came to them, because they had these wonderful qualities. Lord Shiva described how one can be elevated to the position of Brahma by by perfect performance of one's prescribed duties for 100 births. So if one wants to achieve Brahma, it's very easy. The position of Brahma, creator of this world, all we have to do is perform our duties, prescribed duties for 100 births. It's also described actually that you're supposed to be a brahmachari for 100 births in order to become Brahma. However, one who is engaged in unalloyed devotional service unto the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna or Vishnu can immediately reach the spiritual world. Why worry about 100 births when you can immediately access the spiritual kingdom? So this is the beauty of the Lord. Many people try to get temporary benefits by worshipping the Lord. And the highest temporary benefit in this world is to be Lord Brahma. And the lifespan would be 311 trillion years. But even after that, you still have to die. So the point is not to do these temporary, get these temporary benefits, but get the ultimate benefit of residing in the spiritual world with the Supreme Lord. And you don't have to go through 100 births. You can do it in this very lifetime. Oh yes, Nanibin?
Yes, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, it says that to do one's prescribed duties for 100 births, but we don't remember our past births, isn't it? So we don't know where we stand. I'm not talking about now, I'm talking about at that time. So would they remember their past births so that then only they can continue? Or it's just something that a quality that these great people acquire because of the way that they are?
Yep, you're right. They don't remember, but because they have been great in the past, they just continue on that same consciousness. That's correct. That same path. Okay. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good. Some may remember if the Lord is that way inclined. There's occasionally he will allow them to remember. But this they probably won't, because it is still on the material path, you know. Sometimes he allows somebody to remember if they're on a spiritual path, their past life. But generally in the material path, they probably won't remember. Good question, Hariben.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you. Shiva appreciated the Pachetas as respectable as the Lord himself. Oh, yes, Rianch. And they are very dear to him. Thus, he wanted to teach them the best prayer for anyone who is aspiring to attain the ultimate goal of life. This is known as the Rudra Gita. It's 37, 38 verses. Starts from verse 33 to 68. So 36 verses. And we're very fortunate because Karuna has very kindly learned these verses, or learned the tune. So she's going to recite them for us. So what I was thinking was, before she recites them, we'll just get a little understanding of what Lord Shiva is singing. What is he teaching to the Pachetas? So the first part of it, he's worshipping Chaturvya. Lord Shiva asked the Pachetas to carefully hear a prayer to the Lord. The prayer begins by describing Lord Krishna's Chaturvya in detail. So he prays to Vasudev. Vasudev, let me just go forward a little bit. So this is, we've seen this chart before. Top is Lord Krishna, who is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom everybody emanates. His first incarnation is Balaram, first expansion. And from Balaram comes this Chaturvya. And this is what we're talking about. Vasudev, Sankarsan, Pradumna, Aniruddha. So he prays to Vasudev, the deity of consciousness, as a supreme controller. He prays to Sankarsan, the deity of false ego, Ahankar, who is the master of integration and disintegration. He prays to Pradumna, who is the deity of intelligence, master of intelligence. Yeah. To Aniruddha, the deity of the mind, Mana, master of the senses and mind. So these are the four deities, the Chaturvya, who Lord Shiva is praying to, asking for the blessings, consciousness, getting rid of the ego, getting intelligence, controlling the mind. Now, his focus is then on the mind. Though the mind has already been purified by offering respects to its worshipable deity, Aniruddha, because the mind is difficult to control, Lord Shiva again purified it by offering respects to the presiding deity of the mind. And who's the presiding deity of the mind in this world? The moon, Soma. That's why when there's full moon, sometimes people go a little bit crazy, you know, because their minds are not under control. So yes, Rianch, what's your doubt?
And Prabhuji, what are the previous births of these 10 Prachetas?
Oh, that I don't know. I'm not sure. That's not given in the Bhagavatam. It may be somewhere else.
And Prabhuji, if you are telling about Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and their first letters are Vaspa, VSPA.
Good. Well spotted. So there they are. That's first prayers by Lord Shiva. Let's start with that. And then he talks about Krishna as the enjoyer and the controller. Lord Shiva described Lord Krishna as the original source of satisfaction for all living entities, maintainer of everyone, the revealer of everything through the expansion of his transcendental sound vibrations as death, greatest of all, source of knowledge. Lord Shiva repeatedly offers his respectful obeisances to the Lord. So this is important to understand. This is the position of Lord Shiva. He's subordinate to Vishnu, and hence why he's offering his obeisances repeatedly, and hence why he has sung this song, Rudra Gita, to please the Lord. Remembering in this way, purifying the body, senses, and mind, by offering respect, Lord Shiva became qualified and prayed to see the Lord. So the next section of the prayers, he is requesting, I'd like to see your form that is specially dear to your devotees. So Lord Shiva is praying like this. Then he described the Lord's ever-increasing beauty, which resembles a dark rain cloud during a rainy season, with his mind-attracting smile and his sidelong glance upon his devotees. Lord Krishna's lotus feet are especially beautiful, since they destroy all darkness in the hearts of the devotees. So we've just done a little summary, but these 9 verses here describe in some detail the beautiful form of the Lord. And this is a very nice painting which has been done, which illustrates this point. These are the Pachetas, this is Lord Shiva, and this is the Lord who he is praying to Lord Krishna, how he appears, how he describes them in those verses from 44 to 52. And then Lord Shiva glorifies bhakti. Lord Shiva glorified devotional service as the ultimate engagement for everyone and goal as well. It's the ultimate goal for everyone. Devotees of the Lord are powerful, rare beings who can purify others, and they are beyond the control of time. Time can't affect them because they're under the control of the Lord, and the Lord is not controlled by time. He controls time. Lord Shiva desired the devotees' association. For devotees are not bewildered by the external energy and are merciful to the conditioned souls. Even, and this is a really nice point, even a fraction of a moment's association can free one from karma and gyan. So the power of the devotee's association is unimaginable, even a fraction of a moment. And we can see it in Prabhupada's life, not what to speak about his life, even now. He's not, perhaps, if you like, present in this world. However, he is present in his books. And even a page from a book can completely transform not just one person, but communities and villages and towns. There's an example that was put on the WhatsApp group recently, how a devotee distributed some books in Russia. Was it Russia? And it was in a village, and nobody was really interested. And this devotee, he gave a book to maybe a butcher's shop, and they took the book. They were not interested. They threw it in the bin. But there was one page which was torn out. Somebody took that page, one of the employees of the butcher, and was reading the torn page. And from that, reading the torn page, he got an interest in understanding Krishna consciousness, just from that torn page. Just from that torn page, he got an interest of Krishna consciousness. So he asked the shopkeeper, where did you go? Where's the book? Oh, book is in the bin, thrown away. So who gave it to you? And the butcher said it was some fellow with a bald head, and he was wearing some funny clothes. Anyway, this man found him. He took his books. He became a devotee. Not just he became a devotee, his family became devotees. Then they went to India and so many things. So this is the power of the devotee. Power of the devotee. He may not even be present in this world, apparently, but he can transform people's lives. So then the final part of the Rudra Gita, and then we'll recite the Rudra Gita. When I say we, I mean Karuna. Lord Shiva explained how the impersonal Brahman is Krishna. He described the Lord's different energies and expansions in the material world, his universal form and Paramatma. He described the creation and the destruction of this world and how the living entities suffer due to greed for material enjoyment, not mature enjoyment, material enjoyment. This world is created to give facility to the living entities who want to imitate the activities of the Lord. It is just like a mother giving toys to her children who want to imitate her cooking in the kitchen. The Lord enters the creation in 4 kinds of forms, which are born of embryo. So that's how embryo, that's how we come. Eggs, so chickens, etc. Fish, perspiration, that would be amoebas and things like that, I suppose. Perspiration, what comes out of perspiration. Seeds, that would be like trees and plants. Real knowledge means to understand that one must worship Bhagavan Sri Krishna, who is the ultimate destination. Okay, so let me just dig out the prayer.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
The Prachitas, they were 10, they were not 10,000, right?
Yeah, 10. 10,000 was somebody else. I can't remember who that was now.
Okay.
That's right.
So this verse that we just saw, the last sentence, that is also confirmed in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela 22.49, where can I talk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself quote, he said, Sadhu Sange Krishna Bhakta Shraddhaya Dhihaya Bhakti Phala Premahaya Samsara Yaya Chaya. If 1 minute, like 1/15
moment, yeah.
Moment, yes. And he continued. He said, Lava Matra, Sadhu Sange, Sarva Sastra Kai. All the Sastra are saying this. Lava Matra, Sadhu Sange, Sarva Siddhi Hoy. One moment, if you get association with devotees. And that's it. You become devotee also.
Thank you for sharing that. Very nice. So now, Karuna, would you like to take it away? This is from text number 33.
Hare Krishna. Shri Rudra Uvacha Jitanta Atma Vidvarya Swastaye Swastirastu Me Bhavatarādasharadam Sarvasmatmane Namaha Namaha Pankajanaಭaya Bhutasukshmendriyatmane Vasudevaya Shantaya Kutesthaya Swarojishe Shankarshanaya Sukshmaya Durantaya Ndakaya Cha Namo Vishwaprabodhaya Pradyumnaya Antaratmane Namo Anirudhaya Rishikeshendriyatmane Mama Paramahamsaya Purnaya Nibritatmane Swargapavargadvaraya
नित्यं शुचिषदे नमः नमो हिरण्यावीर्याय चतुर्होत्राय तन्तवे नमः ऊर्जायै क्षेत्राय पातये यज्ञरेतसे तृप्तिदाय च जीवानम् नमः सर्वरसात्मने सर्वसत्त्वात्मदेहाय विशेषाय स्थावीयसे नमस्त्रैलोक्यपालाय सह ऊर्जोबलाय च अर्थलिङ्गाय नभसे नमो अन्तर्बहिरात्मने नमः पुण्याय लोकाय अमूष्मै भूरिवर्चसे प्रवृत्ताय निवृत्ताय पितृदेवाय कर्मणि नमो धर्मविपाकाय मृत्यावे दुःखदाय च नमस्ताशीषमीशा मनवे कारणात्मने नमो धर्माय बृहते कृष्णाय कुन्तमेधसे पुरुषाय पुराणाय सांख्ययोगेश्वराय च शक्तित्रयसमेताय मेधुषे अहङ्कृतात्मने चेत आकुतिरूपाय नमो वाचो विभूतये दर्शनं नो दिदृक्षूणां देहि भागवतार्चितं रूपं प्रियतमं स्वानम् सर्वेन्द्रियगुणाञ्जनम् स्निग्धप्रावृत्कनश्यामम् सर्वसौन्दर्यसङ्ग्रहम् चार्व्यायत चतुर्बाहु सुजातरुचिरानमम् पद्मखुशफलशाक्षम् सुन्दरभ्रूसुनाशिकम् स्विद्विजं सुकपोलास्यं समकर्णविभूषणम् प्रीतिप्रहसितापाङ्गम् अलैकैरूपशोभितम् लसत्पङ्कजकिञ्चल्क दूकूलं मृष्टकुण्डलम् स्फुरत्किरीटावलया हारनुपुरमेखलम् शङ्खचक्रगदा पद्मा मालामान्युक्तमर्धिमत् सिंहस्कन्धद्विषु बिभ्रत् सौभागग्रीवकोस्तुभं श्रिया न पायिन्याक्षिप्त निकषाश्मोरसोलसत् पुररेचकसंविघ्ना वलिवल्गुदलोदरम् प्रतिसङ्क्रामयतीश्वम् नाभ्यावर्तगभीरया श्यामाश्रोण्यधीरोचिष्णु दुकुलस्वर्णमेखलम् समचार्याङ्घ्रिजङ्गुरु निम्नचानुसुदर्शनम् पदाशारतपद्मपलाशरोचिषा नख्यद्युभिर्नो अन्तर्घं विदुन्वता प्रदर्शय स्वीयम् आपस्तसाद्वशम् पदं गुरुमार्गगुरुस्तमोजुषाम् एतद् रूपम् अनुधेयम् आत्मशुद्धिम् अभीप्सताम् यद् भक्तियोगो भयदा स्वधर्मम् अनुतिष्ठताम् भवान् भक्तिमतालभ्यो दुर्लभ सर्वदेहिनां स्वराज्यस्याप्यभिमता एकान्तेनात्मविद्यति तमदूराराध्यम् आराध्य सतामपि दुरापया एकान्तभक्त्या को वञ्चेत् पादमूलं विना बहिः यत्र निर्विष्टं मारणं कृतान्तो नाभिमन्यते विश्वं विध्वंसयन् वीर्या शौर्यविस्फुजितभ्रुवा कृष्णार्धेनापि तुलये न स्वर्गं न पूर्भवम् भगवत्सङ्गीसङ्गस्य मर्त्यानां किं मुक्ताशिष अथानघण्डेष्टव कीर्तितीर्थयोर् अन्तर्बहिस्नान् विभूतपात्मनां भूतेष्वनुप्रोषसु सत्त्वशीलिनां स्यात् सङ्गमो अनुग्रह एष नः तव न यस्य चितं बहिरार्तविभ्रमम् तमो गुहायां च विशुदां पिशात् यद् भक्तियोगानुगृहीतं मञ्जसा मुनिर्विचस्तेन नु तत्र ते गतिम् यत्रेदं यज्यते विश्वम् विश्वस्मिन्नवभाति यत् तत्त्वं ब्रह्म परं ज्योति आकाशं इव विस्तृतम् यो मायेदं पुरुरूप यसृजत् बिभर्ति भूयक्षपयत्यविक्रिय यद्भेदबुद्धिसदिवात्मदुष्टया त्वमात्मतन्त्रं भगवन् प्रतीमहि क्रियाकल्पैरेदमेव योगिना श्रद्धान्विता साधु यजन्ति सिद्धये भूतेन्द्रियान्तःकरणोपलाक्षितं वेदे च तन्त्रे च त एव कोविदा त्वम् एक आद्य पुरुषः सुप्तशक्ति तया रजसत्त्वतमो विविद्यते महानहं कम्मरुग्निवादरा सूराशयो भूतगणा इदं यथा श्रेष्ठं स्वशक्त्येदम् अनुप्रविष्टश्चतुर्विधं पुराम् आत्मां शकेन अतो विधुस्तं पुरुषं सतं मन्तर्भुङ्क्ते ऋषिकैर्मधुसारगम्य स एष लोकानतिचन्द्रवेगो विकर्षसि त्वं खलु कालयाना भूतानि भूतैरनुमेयतर्वो गानावलिर्वायुरिव विषय प्रमत्तम् उच्चैति कृत्य चिन्तया प्रवृद्धलोभं विषयेषु लालसम् त्वं मा प्रमत्तः सहसा विपद्यसे शूललेलिहानो इवाकुम् अन्तकः कस्त्वात्पदाब्जं विजहाति पण्डितो यस्ते वामनव्ययमानकेतना विशकायस्मद्गुरुराच्छति स्म यत् विनोपपतिं मनवश्चतुर्दश अथ त्वमसि नो ब्रह्मन् परमात्मन् विपश्चिताम् विश्वं रुद्रभयधस्तम् अकुतश्चिद्भयागति श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय और शिव की जय
Rudra Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Guru Maharaj ki jai. And Karuna Bandar ki jai.
Maharaj ki jai.
That was phenomenal. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. I have to applaud you for that. That was amazing. Sure. Great effort. Thank you so much. So that's the Rudra Gita, 36 odd verses. And I hope everybody remembers those verses because the Pachetas remembered it after one recitation and they chanted it for the next 10,000 years. But I think we should be very grateful to Lord Chaitanya because he's given us the Maha Mantra. And that's only 16 words. And it's very, very simple for the simpletons of this age. So we are very
Hare
fortunate.
Krishna.
We
Hare
should keep our
Krishna.
blessings.
Thank you very much, Karuna. It was really nice. I enjoyed it. But yeah, Nabi Prabhu, we are like not at that level to remember this for not even one day, let alone 10,000 years. But yes,
That's why I'm
Chaitanya Prabhu,
saying that that's why we're very fortunate that the Lord has given us this Maha Mantra.
Maha Mantra.
The Maha
Thank you.
Mantra, and it is equivalent to the Rudra Gita. So,
Thank you.
Lord Shiva concluded by asking the Prachetas to chant this prayer while remembering the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. This prayer is the yoga system of chanting the holy name. It is first spoken by Lord Brahma to the Prajapatis. So it actually originates from Lord Brahma to the those who populated the world, the Prajapatis like Daksha and others. So they could be empowered to create. One who chants this prayer will easily achieve spiritual perfection, invoke the mercy of the Lord, please the Lord, and get anything he wants. So at least once in our life, we've been very fortunate to hear this wonderful prayer of Lord Shiva recited very, very beautifully by Karuna Banda. So I'd like to thank her again because I think I asked her yesterday or the day before maybe to see if she could sing it. And my goodness, she's so accomplished in what she does. She's done it very, very nicely. So thank you so much.
With your mercy, Prabhu.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, Krishna, amazing. Any comment, any questions, any comments? It wasn't a lullaby, right? It's Rudra Gita. Everybody's asleep.
I think I'll have to read the translations to understand exactly the
Oh,
meaning.
yes, that's right. We've summarized, you're absolutely right. We've summarized the essence of it, but you have to actually read the translations. So I will send the translations with this presentation anyway.
Okay, so I was going to ask. That's lovely. Thank you. Haribol.
Very good, very good. Good, very good point, Kamakshi. You actually should read these prayers. They are amazingly deep prayers to the Supreme Lord.
Prabhuji, I missed the translation of the two first verses.
I put them in.
Okay.
I've put them in. Thank you. Thank you for putting that together in the first place. So there's a comment by Bina. Hare Krishna, Bina. You can unmute yourself and say it actually, if you're able to. Might not be able to. Okay. Yeah. So let's just read the comment out.
Hello, Hare Krishna.
Oh, good. Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining us.
No. It was beautiful. It was beautifully sung.
Yes.
And in the background, I do listen to you guys.
Okay.
It was very nice because I've never read the Bhagavad Gita.
This is actually the Srimad Bhagavatam. That's a different scripture from the Bhagavad Gita.
Okay.
This is a Bhagavad Gita is 700 verses. Srimad Bhagavatam is 18,000 verses.
Wow.
And we are probably about a quarter of the way through.
Okay.
Every day we do this. So you're welcome to join us as often as you can.
Yes.
Be systematic.
And when I hear children singing, I feel ashamed that I never had the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, but it's never too late. It's never too late.
Yes.
That's
No,
the
thank you
beauty.
very much.
No, thank you.
It's never too late. Bina Mataji's never. I started
Yeah.
very late and we are trying to. I've never heard about this, but it's never too late to start learning. That's all I'm trying.
No. Yeah, you learn every day. You learn every day.
Yes.
The beauty, the beauty of it is that both Nabi and Jayanti, they have put everything together. That is a beauty. And what I find more beautiful is the Thursday Kirtan, where Anandalila is her name.
Yes. And
But what I find more amazing is a husband and wife together, and he is always kind of encouraging her to sing.
That's right.
He is always saying this. I think because I never had this kind of experience in my life, I find it so beautiful, really beautiful.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, even you too. I just pray Krishna keep you for long together.
Thank
for
you.
long, so that we benefit, right? For our benefit. We are being like the demigods now.
Actually, your prayers will mean a lot. So thank you so much, Indulekha Maji.
Thank you. Thank you for being there for all of us. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for giving us this platform.
No,
I said, thank you, Corona. Something good came out of you.
she's actually amazing. She sings the Bhaktivinoda Thakur songs right at the beginning of the session at 3:30. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur songs are incredibly deep as well, just like the Rudra Gita. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur takes it in, he analyzes everything very, very deeply. And he analyzes our own lives, even though we don't know it. So very, very nice bhajans. Thank you. So any questions or any comments? Any more comments from anybody?
Nice.
Yes, Vyansh. Yes, Madhusan Babu.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yeah. First time I read through this, but I never knew that you actually, Rudra Gita is sung like that. And first time I heard it from Karuna Bandar. So I really want to thank her, and so pleasing to the heart. So I'll have to listen to it again, And this part is certainly wonderful as well, because, as my instruction might show later on, that Lord Shiva actually, these are demigods who also worship Lord Krishna as well.
Actually, let's go through your session now while you're on the line. That's good. And then we can take up Indulekha's. So yeah, go for it. That's good.
Yeah, I just said that, Lord Shiva, gives darshan and instructions on how to cleanse the body, the mind, and offer prayers to the prachetas. And that's Rudra Gita. And as I say, Lord Shiva doesn't just give darshan to anyone and everyone. And it's very difficult. A lot of people pray to Lord Shiva for materialistic things. He's very easily pleased. And, his role is to look after the ghostly and those who are in the mode of ignorance. And somebody has to take that responsibility, and Lord Shiva does. And his position is very, very misunderstood as well. And he's the topmost Vaishnav, and he understands the hearts of the devotees. And therefore, he appeared before these prachetas, because prachetas are devotees of Lord Krishna, but just to guide them, encourage them. And they were going to go do this tapasya for such a long time under the water, and they will do that. And then he gives this Gopi Gita and the descriptions of the Lord, so they can fix their body, cleanse their body, mind, and also offer the prayers continuously. So we are fortunate to at least read through them once, and understand. So Lord Shiva continued, any person who is surrendered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, the controller of everything, material nature, as well as the living entity, is actually very dear to me. So even to Lord Shiva, those people who are actually surrendered to Krishna and sometimes, we feel that, surrender is not an easy thing, but it's the body, mind, soul sort of thing, not the kind of surrender people expect that, But here, Lord Shiva said they're very dear to me. And Srila Prabhupada in the purport explains further how devotees are rare. So this Lord Shiva's appearance is very, very rare. He doesn't give darshan that easily. Even the devotees who are surrendered to Krishna are very rare as well. And they're very fortunate. The prachetas are very fortunate here. And the Bhagavad Gita, say, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Gyanavan Mam Prapadyante Vasudevam Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. So that Mahatma, these are the great souls. They're very rare, So after many, many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders to me, knowing me to be the supreme cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare. So it's very rare to find devotees. It's very rare for great personality like Prabhupada to just appear and do what he did, in that short period of time. It's very rare. But his time and his association has had a massive impact on the consciousness of the human societies, And may they continue. It will continue because it's predicted, and it's his mercy. They're the ones who feel sorry for the suffering living entities like us. We're tangled up here. We're trying our best to become devotees. We're trying to understand Lord Krishna. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Nice to hear, and good association with devotees. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's good. So, should we go to all? Yeah. So, Indira Kamaji, would you like to go through the lessons?
Yes, Prabhuji. Okay. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Lessons from Canto 4, Chapter 1. Whenever we make a promise, we must fulfill it so that peace and harmony can reign in our life, as it is a long-lasting value. Chapter 2, we must never judge a person by their appearance, as it may be misleading. We must always consider that there is a spirit soul inside the body. Chapter 3, when one becomes proud of their possessions and position, they become blind spiritually and they cannot discriminate positively. Thus they tend to offend others. Chapter 4, people who are envious and who offend devotees, taking them to be materialists, gradually but surely fall down. Chapter 5, the Supreme Personality of Godhead never tolerates the insult of his devotees. He personally comes to punish the miscreants. Chapter 6, whenever we offend a person, knowingly or unknowingly, we must seek forgiveness from them and try to render some service to them. Chapter 7, when we are punished by our elders or gurus, we must take it as a blessing in disguise because they are just trying to put us on the right path. Chapter 8, when someone is serious in their endeavor, the Lord definitely help them to fulfill their mission. Chapter 9, since the Lord is a cause of liberation from birth and death, we should take shelter of his lotus feet if we desire liberation from this material world. Chapter 10, whenever we are in distress, we need to chant the holy name more because the Lord's holy name is as powerful as the Lord himself. Chapter 11, forgiveness is taught here. Whenever something bad happened to us, we must not blame others. We should know that it has been predestined by our previous activities. Chapter 12, if we ever get an opportunity to choose between material and spiritual gains, we should opt for the spiritual one as it helps us toward the liberation. Chapter 13, when one gets the knowledge that everything rests in the super soul who is present in everyone's heart, then one becomes equipoised. Chapter 14, one who lives life according to religious principles is sure to attain the heavenly planet, where there are no miseries but only happiness. Chapter 15, one should not accept praise even if they are talented, because they might become proud, which could be the cause of their downfall. Chapter 16, we should learn about tolerance from Mother Earth. Even though she was trampled upon by men and animals, she still produces foodstuff for all. Chapter 17, if someone doesn't fulfill their prescribed duties, they commit offenses. Thus, they are punishable by nature's law. Chapter 18, to have proper subsistence in life, we need to have planned arrangement. Can you read that bit, Prabhuji? Planned arrangement.
So that everyone is satisfied.
So that, thank you.
Yeah.
19, okay, thank you. Chapter 19, we should beware of all godless atheists who wear the garments of sannyasis to mislead and cheat the innocent population. Chapter 20, when one has full control of the mind and senses, they are not disturbed by the temporary distress and happiness. Instead, they execute the prescribed duties sincerely. Chapter 21, we should be eager to hear about the pious activities of great personalities because they are very auspicious and can inspire us. Chapter 22, it is very difficult to overcome material desires because they are very powerful and they always allure us. It is better to take shelter of devotees. Chapter 23, to be able to transcend all doubt, we need to get perfect knowledge which can free us from the clutches of false ego and from the material conceptions of life. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maji. Any questions, any comments, any disagreements on these points? Okay, yeah, they're good lessons.
Very well written, Prabhuji, lessons and instructions. Very short and
Yes,
crisp.
yes.
Yeah, very
Very,
nice.
very nice. Very nice done. Madhusudan Prabhu and Indulekha Maji. Very good. Okay, so if Naliben, any questions, any comments?
No, but as you say, heard about the Rudra Gita for the first time. It's so wonderful.
And I've got news for you. Me too. Only when I read this for the presentation a couple of days ago, I thought, hey, this is his Gita, you know. And then I read somewhere else by coincidence that there is a Rudra Gita, and this is the Rudra Gita. So then I thought, wow, fantastic. And really, again, I'd like to say to Karuna, sure, incredible.
She must have.
Yes, but go ahead, Naniben. Go ahead. Go.
Karuna Mataji, did you know about this before?
No, Mataji. It's through Prabhu Nabinandan.
Oh.
I didn't know anything about it.
Okay, but you sang it so well. You right meter you developed.
It's just the knowledge of my classical music that's helped me through the song. That's all.
Oh, yeah, very well. Thank you.
And her bhakti, you know, and Guru Maharaj's blessings.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Just,
we can't do anything without the blessings.
Yeah, it's just very good.
Very sweet voice.
Who knew that we would combine like this? Yes,
Very
Aruna?
sweet voice. I was mesmerized.
Yes, you know, these prayers, I don't know if we get them like together. Like actually, we are reading the Bhagavatam. We are still in Canto 1, where is Queen Kunti's prayers, but they're not like they're in verses. So we need to find and then put together. So this is very good. When we get it together with a translation also, that will be very nice, easy to understand and to try to learn. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
It's good. Kamakshi?
Yeah, I just wondered, there's no restrictions regarding singing this Gita, because when you do mantra, what's the Gayatri mantra, you have to do certain follow the principle, but this one, I take it, it's okay.
All you have to do is go in the lake for 10,000 years. Like the Pachetas. No,
it's like the Uddhav Gita and the Gopi Gita and things like that. Yeah. It's similar.
It's okay. I would prefer stay at home and chant the Mahamantra.
I'll plunge in the river. Mansi River.
Very nice.
I like it. Mansi Riva.
Well,
Good,
I have to
good,
find
good.
some answer, haven't I? Haribo.
We
The
actually.
only
Go on,
thing,
go on.
Navi, is that this is, like it said, it's very rare that Lord Shiva gives darshan, not to anybody as
Yes.
well.
Yes,
And so it's
yes.
very rare to even hear his Rudra Gita. So you don't know how fortunate we are, that Karuna Bandara has done a wonderful job today. Thank you.
Absolutely agree.
I
Absolutely.
am the most fortunate here, Prabhu. I got the opportunity through Nabinandan Prabhu and Guru Maharaj, of course.
Yeah, we're lucky. We're lucky.
Thankful to Prabhuji and Mataji for this giving us this platform. Who would have heard about or know about Rudra Gita? Thank you, Prabhuji.
No, it's a pleasure.
Definitely.
It's the Lord's mercy for sure.
Yeah.
Otherwise, who would have thought 9 months ago? Actually, yesterday was 9 months since we started the first one, 21st of, in fact, today is the beginning of the 10th month. So,
Haribol.
yeah. So who would have
Don't forget the coronavirus, though.
That's right.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, without this Rudra Gita, we could not understand the story of Prachetas.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why this
Very important.
Rudra Gita is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. That's why we could understand this Srimad Bhagavatam.
Correct. Good boy.
Good realization.
Yeah. Good boy.
But
Definitely
with this platform, only the fortunate ones who are here listening are the most fortunate. I mean, we are so many in the group, but I think Krishna's mercy, I have joined and really taken the nectar. Thank you.
Yeah, and we've got an amazing collection of devotees here, like Madhusun Prabhu, very good advice. Indulekha Maji, like the class she gave on Saturday, very, very nice. If you missed it, it's on the YouTube. I would recommend listening to that class.
Yeah, lots of
interesting
new insights.
Yeah, new insights. Very interesting class. And then Karuna and the Kamakshi, and we got Nani Ben, who's very, very inquisitive and eager to, she's very hungry to grasp spiritual knowledge, and you need devotees like that to help us. Riyansh is a unique personality. Aruna, it's just a phenomenal group. Pitambar with his Nashinga chants, and Pitambar did an amazing youth presentation on yesterday. He was supposed to do 17th chapter, but our 16th chapter fellow couldn't come. So I was just saying that anybody, maybe we can find the 16th chapter summarized. And he said, yes, I can do it. And the way he summarized it was brilliant. So I'd like to congratulate him as well. Amazing effort. So I'd like to thank all the devotees who, have just given us your time and your association.
And the encouragement.
Question, Prabhuji, a question here. For Friday, we have to do a summary, right? Like 2-3 minutes, you said.
2-3 minutes. We're actually trying to allocate that. Mainly, you've got one chapter. Madhusudan, I've given you 18th chapter, last one, if you want. We're trying to get the youngsters to do these summaries, just to give that experience.
That's fine. That's good then. Because you asked me to do more, so that's why I'm asking. So I will be able to do only one because I'm a bit too much. Have too much on my plate right now.
Good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's good. Thank you.
Okay. So for coming Saturday is the next part, second part.
For the Ramayan, yes.
Good.
Okay. Thank you.
Good. Yeah, that suits fine.
So when you say it's just a presentation.
Sorry, Madhusan Babu?
No, I'm just saying when you said chapter 18, just like a summary of it.
Yeah.
With presentation or just
comment
on it.
Yeah, just speak.
I think just a comment. Yeah, probably you can probably take a good 5 minutes because it's a longer chapter, and it's the end as well. So maybe
Yeah.
take a bit more time. Take 10 minutes, I think, because it'll take a little time to summarize the chapter, and you can probably wrap up the whole Gita as well at the same time.
Okay.
If you want to, of course.
No, that's, thank you. No, that'll give me a bit of focused time on Gita.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, good point. And if anybody like to do a summary, Pitambara put you down for a summary. If anybody else would like to, let me know.
You put me down?
Who's that? Kamakshi.
Yes, we did mention it, didn't we?
Yes, I think we
Because you didn't mention my name, so I'm just wondering.
Yeah. No, you were to recite a chapter. You were to recite a chapter.
No, I think she wanted, no, because she said she'll have difficulty with Sanskrit. We said we'll get her to do a summary.
Okay.
Yeah, we will allocate you and we'll let you know.
She can do the 19th chapter.
Oh, I thought you said 12 already. I've already prepared the 12th. You say it to me, 12.
12th.
If somebody's been allocated, that's all right.
No, yeah, actually, can you do the 15th, perhaps? 15th might be better. 12th is Chavi.
I can't compete with her. Sorry, let her have it.
15th.
Okay.
Let me put you down.
Only summary, no Sanskrit.
Yes, just summary.
That's good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Friday.
That's Friday.
I'm a bit confused. So what's happening on Friday?
We're reading the whole Gita because it's the advent of the Gita, Gita Jayanti.
Right.
Gita Jayanti.
From 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., roughly 6 hours.
Right. Okay.
And it's Christmas Day, isn't it?
Yes.
Prabhuji, when is third chapter presentation?
Sorry?
Third chapter presentation. It'll probably be about 3 o'clock.
2:30, about 3, yeah.
About 3 o'clock, okay? London time. So, yeah, 8:30 for you. But try and come in earlier, yes, if you can.
You are starting late. You said 2 o'clock, right?
2 o'clock.
I'm just telling for him.
Okay.
He's from Bharat,
okay.
yeah.
So my two chapters are there.
Yes.
4 and 7, right?
4, 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very good. Yeah, it's good to double check this. Thank you very much. Okay, so if there's
I'm just confirming because I'm a bit confused. I have a book also in my temple here. That's why.
No,
yeah, I'm doing 15.
I also will get it wrong because we're trying
so
to.
many things happening.
Yes, I know. That's why it's good to confirm.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
And then you got 11th chapter to summarize. We put you down for 11th chapter. And then
that's right. If you want to summarize, there's the 11th chapter. Indulekamaji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we've actually got you down for the 11th chapter to summarize.
If you
summarize.
like.
But
Yeah.
I'm doing 4 and I'm summarizing 4, right?
I see.
That he hasn't got you down like that.
That's one of the kiddos.
Okay, so I will.
So you're
recite.
reciting number 4.
Yes.
And 7, your student.
Yes.
And then summary of number 11.
I can send you,
if you like.
I can send you some brief notes on that.
Okay, please send me and write it down because I may forget also. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
I'll ship this out anyway.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else? And Karuna, you're chanting all 18 verses or chapters.
Yes, Prabhu.